Hello, today we are going to make designs which I really like, and these are St. Patrick's Day earrings or designs related to St. Patrick's Day. So on my Etsy shop you can go to St. Patrick's Day and you can see all these designs. These are just beautiful. Most of them are green and full of good luck charms. You can see here. So I have made this different type of earrings, and they usually have shamrock, 3-leaf clover or 4-leaf clover, which is cut through designs. So today we are going to build these clover designs, how to build these leaves so they cut perfectly, and then they can be used in making any kind of design which is related to St. Patrick's Day. This is a hat with clover leaf. So now we have, or if you want to make monograms like this one. So how to make these shamrock leaves? This is really simple, and this is what we are going to talk about today. To build shamrock leaves, I'm going to use and go to my Illustrator, and this is my working file, and I also made some earrings which I will show you how, and you can see in the next video how I made these earrings. For now I'm going to work on how I made these clover shapes. These are very simple. So I'm going to first of all bring my guides up and my 2x2 inch box. Why I do this? Because whatever I'm going to build will be cutting through a 2 inches high earring like that. So whatever detail, like the stem of the clover, this is the clover I made. You can see the stem of this clover right here. It's thick enough so it will cut through material neatly, and it won't be a little detail which will jam the cutting machine or make the design ugly. So I keep everything in this box, so I know that for 3x3 inch design I'm going to or 2x2 inch earring, how this little motif will look like when it will be presented on this leaf or cut through leather or any earring material. So you can see here these little leaves can be made into earrings as well, and they sell a lot. Like these are really popular around January, February, and in the March. So before St. Patrick's Day I sell these earrings from December. In fact, these designs are sold like beer mug design. This will start selling from January. So how to make the basic motif of these shamrocks, which are considered lucky, today we will work on that. So for that, now you can see the shape, that this is a heart shape which is repeating 4 or 3 times in different manner. So this is what we are going to do. So I built it this way. So to build a shamrock leaf or clover, I'll just go to my pencil tool, select pencil, choose color, any color, and 1 point line is fine, and just draw half of the heart shape like that. Again, I have repeated this many times. I'll repeat it again because this is the most important aspect of any cutting machine design, like any file for cutting machine. So I'm going to select. Now here you can see on this, I always simplify the shape, and I always make the shape smoother from the start, so end product is perfect. So I'm going to select this anchor point and this anchor point. First I will align them, and this key appears which is specific for anchor points. Align to key anchor, this is what is called. So I'm going to horizontally align them. Now you can see they are in the right area where I want them, and you can see they have so many anchor points, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I need to simplify this design, this line. So I go to object, path, simplify. So I will change the threshold and curve precision. Oh good, now it has 6 anchor points, and I'll bring it a little bit down. 4 are fine. Now I have 4. Here it shows originally I had 6, and this is also, now I have 3. I'm happy with that. So I'll just select the results, and now this shape is smooth. And now I'm going to reflect this shape, transform, right click. Now this is selected. Transform, right click and reflect. And I'm going to copy. I'm going to reflect it vertically and copy. So here you go. These two shapes are right in front of each other. And I'm going to align to selection and then vertical align center, just to make sure that they are on the same path. And now I'm going to select my direct selection tool and select these two anchor points. From choose join tool from pencil menu and then join this. Again select my direct selection tool, select these two anchor points, join tool, select from pencil menu and join. So now you can see I have this heart shape which I can turn into these type of shapes. What to do then? Now I will just make a copy of it just to keep it safe. If I mess this up, then I have my safe copy. So now I'm going to turn it into a from stroke to fill so I can see the structure. So they are ready to go. Now you can build your 3-leaf clover and 4-leaf clover. This one I'm going to start with 3. So I'm going to pull this heart little bit and make it a taller heart, and make this overall small. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make two more copies. So you can do simply click Alt, click with your mouse, hold Alt and click with your mouse and drag. Here you go. Or you can Control C copy and Control V paste. Simple. Now we are just going to align them to make a clover shape, 3-leaf clover shape. So here you go. This is one and this is the other one, other side, and this is, now you can make it as you want. This is more organic looking, so I can do a little bit like tilt it like that, and you can see, or wait, make it like this. So we have this gap which shows 3 leaves properly. Now you can see all these. I am happy with this shape because this is my design. I want to make it organic looking. If I have to make something like dead accurate and symmetrical, then it will become like this, but I want to make it more organic looking, like this shape. So what I'm going to do now, these shape 1, 2, 3, these are ready, and I'm going to select them all and object, expand, unite. Now this is one shape, and to make a nice stem, I'm talking about this stem or branch of the leaf, I'm just going to again go to my pencil tool and draw a line here and give it a stroke width, so it is 6 points wide or 7. And now what I'm going to do to make this line more organic looking, I am going to change these corners into rounded corners. For that, first you can see this is a stroke, this is a line. Now I'm going to change it into an object. So select object, expand and unite it. And again, if I, now this is a one box like shape. Now if I select it and select my direct selection tool, you can see these round handles appear, and if I pull them, this will change their angle, you see here, and this will form a organic shape like this one, and it will make it look like a leaf. So move it a little bit in the middle, and I'm going to select everything, object, expand, unite. So you can see here, this is how I built my 4-leaf clover and my 3-leaf clover. So these are ready to go. I can change the color, so this is according to the theme. Now and I just, for the fun of it, I just add a heart, right click and object expand. So I always add a heart just for fun, that's it, there is no other reason. So ladies and gentlemen, here we have created our set of earrings. In fact, so this set of earrings, heart, it will be there on Creative Fabrica for free, these designs. Now what people do, they can make this solid shape and make and cut these shapes out of vinyl, and then they can attach this shape to this shape. So this is a cutout, you can see. And also there is an option for some people, because it gives them creative freedom, so they can like make 2, 3 or whatever they want on a one leaf. They can do it if I provide them with a simple shape which they can replicate or do whatever. So these shapes and these designs will be available on Creative Fabrica for free, so you can download it and experiment with that. After creating these earrings, these St. Patrick's Day earrings, I have posted them on Creative Fabrica, and you can download these earrings for free for now from Creative Fabrica store. The link to this design will be in the description, and you can download them and experiment with this design, which is available for free. Thank you.